Lucky and Kenzie. So we present to you Margin CFO. This is a solution for small businesses. Our example, our niche is like food and beverage founders, and we all cookies here. So these founders need to know about their costs, and they need to know how to, better save on the cost as the market goes, as market prices go up with tariffs and all of that. So looking here, we guiding you through, and Kinsley will take you through policy.
Okay, so as my team member says, there are a lot of problems when it comes to like saving costs, especially like right now, the economy is affecting all of us, especially like small businesses. Like we're trying to just make give them more information and make it more accessible so like they know how to like better save money. They know how to like reduce the price of their items while like selling it the same price. So mentioned the first time founders, have like much knowledge of like the foods, like the ingredients and like how the economy like affects on that. And so also like allergies and all this info like it comes into place. So like that's where we use like the API, the Johnny Foods API. We get like allergens information. We get like the nutrients as well. So like if a founder wants to like swap out an ingredient, they have to like know like okay, we're still getting the same quality, and also we also have external AI reasons for the taste. And so like it knows like these two foods taste kind of the same. So like you can like put that in options of like what we swap about. So yeah, that's a problem.
So I'm going to go straight into the demo. Before we do that, the way we built the app, there are two sides to it. So there's the user-friendly side of the app, and then if you're more like the operator, kind of like financial manager, CFO of the company, there's a more technical, math-driven side of it. So there are two pieces to the pie that we're going to demo. So that's what I just described, the pro and the play. But I'm going to show you the play just from a user perspective. So this is what it looks like, and it's about 5 tabs. What you do is, as a user, say you're a business owner like a baker, put in your ingredients here, and then you can literally just fill in what the quantity is, pull it all the way down, and then so once you fill in your recipe, if you have additional ingredients, you put it in there, and you click next. So once you do that, this is telling you, so the reason why we did the first part is we're trying to get like from an overall cost perspective based on ingredients only. Now we move here to get more information on things like label, or things like packaging and all of that. So put in your batch, the label, hours, how much it is, so you get a picture of that. And again, the reason why we split it out is I've noticed, or we've had these findings where founders only account for a subset of their total cost. So they don't fully load the total cost, and so that impacts their pricing and ultimately the margin. So you want to make sure that you're capturing all of that numbers. So can you go to the next slide, please? And so this is from a packaging standpoint, and then the overhead. So you have your packaging cost, you have the volume, you have the overhead, and you can also allocate your unit cost total. And then please go to the next tab where we have the price tab. So this gives us a full picture. So right now, based on our current scenario, it's saying that our retail price per cookie is about $4.5. It's telling me straight off the bat that for me to break even, I can't go below this price point, right? And then it's recommending to me, based on this recommended margin, 30%, that I need to keep it at $3.90, approximately $4 to be profitable. And then the cool part about this is, look, I'm sorry, can you stay on? If you stay here, can you click on it? So here, you can literally play with this. If you go up or down, you see how this impacts your profit. And so you can play with it. So it's sort of like a scenario analysis, right? Playing with your price, it ultimately gives you, I just click up or down a little bit. Okay. Okay, so you see that movie. So it gives you the option to play with your numbers. Okay, and then the last tab is the final verdict, which he alluded to in the beginning about reformulating. So if I want to keep the price, keep the quality, what do I swap out? So it's told me that my two most expensive items or ingredients are these two. And then it recommends, well, you can swap it out with this and this. And like we said in the beginning, we got this from the Journey API, Journey Foods API. And so it just gives you options. And then the taste that we also talked about to see like, okay, you are the expert in this, so you would know if this is a better choice versus this choice. And then you ultimately make that, option at the end of it. And then you have like a memo at the end to kind of give you like a full summary of the whole analysis. So this is what this looks like for the user. Just one real quick tip there. And like I said, this is the more math-driven CFO type analytics. The same thing, build model, food intelligence, but more math-driven. So that's Margin CFO in a snapshot. Thank you.